The first two speakers today fitted together, I think. John Patience on the swine side, Hank Klassen on the poultry side. And they really talked about fibre in the respective animal feeds. Fibre is seen as maybe something that dilutes the energy. But we have to use more of it. We've got more byproducts. We can't continue to use cereals as we've done in the past. So we need to deal with fibre. We need to work with it. It has some positive things to the animal, but as far as nutritionists or commercial growers of animals are concerned, it does dilute out the diet, and it does have some negative effects on. And so John and Hank both talked about that, I think, very well. Hank brought up one question about what was happening with the fibre in the protein feedstuffs, for example, soybean meal, and said that he would like to know more about that, and I think we all would. And John brought up a thing I've never thought of before. He questioned how much fibre can a feed mill handle, because fibre is quite low density. So when you bring in high fibrous materials, the feed, you have to handle that in terms of transport, in terms of storage, and in terms of production. So that was an interesting idea I hadn't thought of before. And John finished with that, left us with that problem to solve. Ed Moran, come on. He spoke about necrotic enteritis, the interaction between necrotic enteritis and fibre. Really interesting stuff, and stuff we need to get our heads around a bit more in the future.
NSPs are our biggest problem, and dealing with the soluble NSPs and viscosity probably are the overriding factor that we face in commercial problems.
Why are fibers important? And this was Danny Pettersson who did this work on chickens, young chickens. You see the young chicken and you see the chicken, and these are slaughtered at 30 days. And you can easily see that there is a difference. And these chickens were fed. I mean, it's not a perfect feed that they've got. That's something you have to understand. I mean, these were a cereal-based feed, a good feed from a nutritional point of view, except that they contain a lot of fibers. It was exactly the same that was given to these two groups of chickens. And you can see at 30 days that they had improved feed intake very much. They had improved feed conversion ratio, so they utilized the feed better. They grew, they were more than twice as big, the big chickens, compared to the small ones. They were not sick in any way, these chickens. They were healthy chickens in both groups. And you can see that they had less sticky droppings, the one that got the enzymes. And you can also have better litter quality. And then Klaus Hesselman did the work when we look at mechanisms a little bit in those days. This was 30 years ago, so I mean, a lot has happened, I hope, during these 30 years. And then we could see that one reason for this improvement, of course, the feed intake is very important. They could eat more, the chickens that got the enzyme when they got this bad quality feed. But you could also very easily see that they improved the ileal digestibility of starch, protein, and fat. So you had a better utilization of that in the small intestine. That was very clear from this chicken also.
And then, of course, we look at the effect of the enzyme very large in this example, where the apparent digestibility has changed.
There is fiber in our diets, and we cannot avoid it. We have to deal with it. And the enzyme supplementation is an important tool to use to reduce the negative effect of fiber.